So this is a common misconception, probably because that's about the only document where you've ever thought to name guardians for your children. It's probably the only document that your attorney prepared for you to name guardians for your children. And honestly, when I first started practicing in estate planning, I only named guardians in the will as well, because honestly, I thought that's when they were needed. And it turns out that there are definitely other situations out there that you as a parent are going to encounter. And so if you will, for a minute, let's transport you back to last week. I don't like injuring people in the future. So back to last week where you and your spouse were out on a date night and the kids were home with a babysitter and there was a car accident. The police show up at your house to talk to the babysitter and say, something has happened. Babysitter is underage, so she's not able to legally stay with the children, and so we have to figure out what's going on. And who has that authority. Maybe the babysitter's mom is going to come over and get involved and try to help out, but also neither one of them really has the legal authority to be with your children. And so the police are likely going to be forced to call protective services until they can figure out who is actually in charge, who actually has authorization to be with your children. So, what do we do about that, right? One of the things that Easton Law now focuses on, so we're really helping parents be completely covered in the event of emergencies as well, because you know what? Your will only works when you're dead, okay? So we are helping you name guardians outside of your will. We are helping you name temporary guardians who live just within a short radius of your house, who can be there in a pinch, in an absolute emergency. They can be called on if your permanent guardians are not able to be found, or if it's just a short-term situation. And we are also helping you prepare powers of attorney, so these people will actually be able to act for your children, and providing an opportunity for you to put together instructions for your guardians, for your babysitters, so that they will be able to raise your children in the best way possible, or know exactly who to reach out to and contact in the event of an emergency. So unfortunately, no, naming guardians in your will is just not quite enough, because there's so many situations in which you might need a guardian or a temporary guardian while you're still alive.